who doesn't love Bob? Because he is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet in your life. And I'm so happy for him and his wife Peggy as well, because he deserves this. He's a breath of fresh air. And if you're in a terrible mood when you come into the club on match day, Bob will cheer you up with that smile and the enthusiasm and the energy he has. He's like a 20-year-old, and it couldn't happen to a nicer man. He's a classy individual, and he's part of the fabric of the club. And he'll be here until he doesn't want to be here any longer. He's got a job for life as far as I'm concerned.
And he's just got this wonderful way of talking to people, making them feel comfortable. And he's right there all the time. If you sneeze, there'll be a handkerchief appearing. If you need a drink, if you need to go and get your meal, he's absolutely spot on with everybody. He's a wonderful asset to the football club.
Bob's the salt of the earth. He'd do anything for Peterborough United Football Club, and indeed has. To me, he's an unsung hero. When
I go up and to see the chairman or Barry, and during games, he's the first to speak to you, and he's always, very, very complimentary of the work you do. But the work he does at the football club, I think he's well known, and absolute gentleman. I can't speak highly of him, and credit to him for what he's achieving.
I think Bob always a people's person. Loves people, loves life, loves Posh. Match day announcer here, of course, for many, many years. Yes, summariser with me, boardroom host, whatever his role. I always think Bob, everybody knows him, everybody likes him, and he's just a great, great ambassador for Peterborough United Football Club.
And he's got some real great compliments. Mark Bright's phoned me up and told me to thank him personally because he always looks after him when he goes in there. Dean Oldsworth from Bolton couldn't believe the way he was looked after by Bob, and everybody compliments us on him looking after him, because there's, Captain Marvel, David English, who was in charge of the Bunburys, raised 17 million for charities over 30 years. He thinks he's the most remarkable bloke he's ever met, so that's a compliment in itself.
And comedy as well, of course. Occasionally inject a little bit of that into the mix, such as if Posh don't score today, Edwin, I'll eat my microphone. I've got the salt and pepper. No salt, blood pressure. And then, of course, that famous playoff final at Old Trafford. Posh against Huddersfield, of course, never to be forgotten. And in that game, in the second half, free kick for Posh, and I said, and the captain stepped up to take it. I said, if anyone can, McCann can. I like it, Edwin. Shall we dance? I said, yeah, we'll do the can, So Bob was quick on that.
If anybody can, McCann can. I like that. Shall we do a dance? Only if he scores. We'll do the can. Here it is from McCann, and it's in! 1-0, Peterborough United. Tommy Rowe! Little flicked header from Tommy Rowe from the McCann free kick, and Posh are in dreamland, in the theatre of dreams.
I wish when I went to away clubs there were more Bob Burrows at those clubs, because there's not. And there's nobody like him, to welcome you. So what I say to Bob tonight, obviously if he's watching this, is congratulations. Love you to bits, and long may it continue. God bless.